Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about the classification of matter. I will be defining some terms while making a flowchart that helped me learn how to classify matter in a very efficient way. I find flowcharts very helpful for me to learn these kinds of things, so let's draw one. First, you have your four basic components of matter. You have your liquids, you have your solids, you have your gases, and you also have your plasmas. Now, all four of these components fall under the big category of matter. So, it is said that matter can be split into two different kinds. It could be divided into a pure substance, or it can be classified as a mixture. Now let's focus on classifying it as a pure substance. So a pure substance is a substance that is made up of only one type of atom, an element, or only one type of molecule, a group of atoms bonded together. This is also known as a compound. So that gives us the two kinds of pure substances that you can have. You can have an element, and you can have a compound. So, some examples of elements are nickel, chlorine, and even fluorine, which is F2. Now, some people might get confused and say fluoride is a compound because it has two elements, but because it's two of the same element bonded together, it's still considered an element. Now, some examples of compounds are table salt, NaCl, carbon dioxide, CO2, and even baking soda, NaHCO3. Now, these are considered compounds because it's two different kinds of elements bonded together, which is the exact definition of a compound. Now let's move on to a mixture. A mixture is a combination of two or more pure substances, but each substance keeps its physical properties. Now, some facts about mixtures. Mixtures do not have a chemical reaction and can also be separated or reversed after being combined. As there are two types of pure substances, there are also two types of mixtures. You have your homogeneous mixtures, and you also have your heterogeneous mixture. So let's define these terms. A homogeneous mixture is a mixture that is uniform throughout. This meaning that you cannot physically see the different kinds of compounds in the mixture. These kinds of mixtures are also harder to reverse. So some examples of these is alcohol or laundry detergent. Now with these examples, we know that there are different kinds of compounds to make up this mixture, but we can't physically see those compounds. Now let's move on to a heterogeneous mixture. A heterogeneous mixture is not uniform throughout and can easily be reversed. So a perfect example of this kind of mixture is a salad. Now you ask, why a salad? That's pretty simple. But it's a great example because in a salad, if you're like me, I like to add the lettuce, the tomatoes, the cucumber, the carrots, and anything else you add to the salad. But realize that all of these ingredients are easily removable and it makes the mixture not uniform throughout. But it's still all mixed together, so it's considered a heterogeneous mixture. So to recap our flow chart here, we start with our four basic components of matter, your liquids, your solids, your gases, and your plasmas. Then we go down to classify all of these into matter. Now we know that matter can be classified as either a pure substance or a mixture. And that further breaks down into 4 different kinds. So with a pure substance, you have your elements like nickel, and you have your compounds like baking soda. And with your mixtures, you have your 2 different kinds, your homogeneous mixture like alcohol, or your heterogeneous mixture like salad. So I hope this helped you guys classify matter, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thanks.